Alright, I don't know what the hell is going on. Alright, I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know. Yeah. Alright, I don't know what the hell is going on. Where? Oh, it's there too. Yes, fucking crease day. You know, this is why people get tumors. This is. Let's see here. Well, fuck, I might as well. Let me give you guys some music. Because I still have to, I don't know if this jury rig shit is going to work. But, yeah. Let's do that one.
Just for you, a blue plate special, babe. See, at a glance, it's true, I can deliver, babe. 48 hours a day, you can release me, babe. But I cannot go away. You'll only stop my heart, now only you can make it start. Don't you walk away, don't walk away. I won't last another day. Without you, I'm alone. I'm tired of hanging round the phone. Cause it doesn't ring, it doesn't ring. Don't I love me anything? Although we never met, I feel quite sure you won't forget me. I've been parked beside your caddy, I've been sleeping in my car. I've been watching by your window, I clean my gun and play guitar. Being lonely stopped my heart, now only you can make it start. Don't you walk away, don't walk away. I won't last another day. Without you I'm alone. I'm tired of hanging round the phone. Cause it doesn't ring, it doesn't ring. Don't I love me anything? Although we never met, I feel quite sure you won't forget me. Cause I'm custom made. Cause I'm custom made. Cause I'm custom made. glance is true, I can deliver, babe. 48 hours a day, you can release me, babe. But I cannot go away. I'm custom made. Now I'm custom made. I'm custom made. I'm custom made. Custom made. I'm custom made.
Hey, there's some music for you. Good God, this thing is just... I don't know what the fuck's going on, I'll be honest with you. I know we've got that, so let's go to the opening screen. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on. There's the opening screen. The pill drop worked. The boss bar didn't work. I don't know what the hell's going on with the boss bar.
It looks like we're still streaming though, so that's a good sign.
Woot. I don't know what's going on or how I did this. And I'm really hoping that I can figure it the fuck out. Or it just goes back to what it normally did. Sparky, I didn't fix shit. This is... I mean... I didn't even put in... See, I'm not even... I don't even know where to go to find the damn thing.
Well, what do you mean?
The one that's going on right now. I don't have a watch page.
Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I got a notification for it, so I clicked the notification. Excuse me. Hold on. Let me check my subscriptions. Yeah, it shows up just fine for me.
Oh, good God. And you know what? I will tell you this. I will have no fucking clue how to do this again. I am so screwed. Using heap bad tribal voodoo. Oh, hi, Kadon.
That reminds me. I want to... Hi, Doc.
How are you?
I don't know.
Salty with a little bit of spice?
Oh, always. 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 Like, just always. Like, I'm always a little salty.
Oh, hey, you know, the request I sent to Team YouTube when this started off said, we'd like to understand this better. Which device are you using? Also, mind sharing a screenshot or two for us to look into it? Keep us posted. Dicks.
I'm debating on if I want to go and make food. I mean...
If you want to do what?
Food. Just because, like I've eaten... I've actually, eaten something of, actual substance, once since Saturday.
That's not necessarily a good thing, my dear.
Oh, I know. It's that, and that's probably why my head's going in and out of good and bad fucker places or not fucker places and shit like that.
Well, I tell you what, let's do something real quick that'll pep us up a mite bit. Good morning, Lionel Valentine. Good morning,
Hi, Lionel.
Jesse Bug. Good morning,
Hi,
Gulf
Jesse.
City Outlaw.
Hi, Outlaw.
Good morning, Sparky.
Hi, Spark.
And I think good morning, Alex Martin.
Hi, Alex.
Yeah, I even went to the desperation mode to go, well, maybe this new PC is overheating. I've been blowing out the vents on it like once a month. So, you know, I dropped down, laying on my belly, blowing out the back vents and the front vents. Yeah, I'm sure that's what put me over the top. I am literally broadcasting from the live dashboard.
Hmm.
And I had some good things to actually talk about today.
Oh,
I
did you?
I
Well, talk
did.
about them.
I
Yeah,
did.
talk about them.
I did, but fuck it all. They put me in a bad mood. God damn you, YouTube. Okay, here's my thing. Here's what I want to explain to people. And good morning, Ghost Dog 999. You
Hey,
are
Ghost.
still stream boss, by the way.
For now.
So good going on that. Okay. Now, so I just did this. Is that going to update? Let's see. No. I don't know how to update anything on the, because I went to put in, I mean, how the hell am I going to do no context tweet if nobody can actually, get to it? I have the nice link just to bump there. There's no way to actually be able just to save. That's what's messing with me. And what, when I end the stream, then it's going to automatically reload? I think this is going to go, I think when the stream's over, it's just going to go the way of the dodo.
Maybe.
So here's my deal, people. Friends, Romans, countrymen. I hate it. I get incredibly irritated, agitated, enervated when non-thinking technology beats me. When I am baffled or I am cock-blocked by technology. Because technology really has no actual brain. So, myself having a brain, I'm like, I can defeat this. This is just a matter of logic. I can figure it out and I can take care of business. But when something like that gets in my way, I get really, really, really irritated. I get frustrated. No, I didn't get amalgamated, bubonic, but good morning anyway.
Hi, bubonic.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess there are certain triggers. There are certain things that will stress people out. Mine is like, it's kind of like, when we used to have to use the calculators back in Algebra 2. And I had trouble figuring out the key buttons on my Texas Instrument, because you could hit a key button like 3 times and there were 3 different sets of commands. And that frustrated the piss out of me, because invariably I would fuck up and not have the right button configuration.
Mm-hmm.
And I will admit, I had some good energy going into this. I am fucking drained.
Yeah, no. Well, no offense, Doc, but I'm going to take that as a good thing, because I can only stay awake for so long,
That's true. What time did you arrive to your homestead?
I finally got back to the house at around, like, I guess 6 p.m. EST.
Okay.
Yeah, and the combination of lack of sleep and lack of actual food uh drained the ever living fuck out of me.
Yeah, my oldest brother that I saw down in Knoxville, he kept
Hmm.
fucking getting on me about, well, you need to eat, and I'm like, yeah, I understand that. I'll get a cup of Noosa for the morning. That's my morning food, and then like sometime midday I'll have like a soup or something, and then you know when Nursey gets home, I'll get everything rolling with that, and dinner, a decent dinner. But yeah, I mean, that's probably why I'm not 327 pounds anymore, and I'm down to like a svelte 171. Because I mean, I neutralized my eating habits for the most part. Hmm.
I mean, that's probably why I've lost about 30 pounds in nearly a year is my eating habits have been ridiculous. And by ridiculous, I mean like almost non-existent. Like it's dumb. Like before it was just like, I wasn't eating because of this dumb reason or that dumb reason. And now it's just like one of those things where I have to remind myself, oh yeah, food is a thing that humans have to do. They have to consume the stuff for the energies in their body.
Yeah, well, the
And I'm
buzz
like,
isn't so bad though.
yeah.
A little bit of lightheadedness, you certainly don't want that if you're operating heavy machinery, but pretty much any other way, that's not so bad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not planning on operating any heavy machinery at any point soon. So,
And by the
should be
way,
good.
I was encouraged last night to get into the discussion about the Saints, but I don't think I am. uh, I'm not worn out on the topic because I I still have a Facebook because I'm old, and I was talking about how the referees blew the call, and this one guy was like, well, it's all about the Saints committed penalties too. And I'm like, yeah, maybe like an incidental face mask or something like that. But the Rams consistently all during the night were doing helmet to helmet contact, which is completely forbidden. And when Ted Ginn went to catch the pass, not only was the defender not looking at him, he was basically throwing up to block him out. But and that's a penalty by itself. You're throwing up hands in somebody's face.
Yeah.
That's a penalty. Pass interference, where he ran into the guy, like he ran into him a full 2 seconds before the ball was even there. Well, maybe 1 second, but that's a long stretch of time for 7 or 8 officiators to not be able to see it. But I mean, he slammed right into him, and he did it head first. He did helmet to helmet contact. So he had 3 different penalties that could have been called on that, and they called nothing. Because they're dicks. Fucking crooked zebras.
Well, hell, we spent most of the night. The Rams
Like, it makes me
spent
wonder,
beating the shit
you
out
know.
of the fucking Saints.
Well, yeah, like I was saying, they were doing a lot of helmet to helmet contact and not getting called on it one single fucking time. Oh, good morning, Taco Sunrise, and apologies right up front. We are ghettoed. We are using Appalachian Application Engineering to do the show tonight. So, You know, cross your fingers. We'll see how long this goes. I'm just going to be irritated if it doesn't exist again. You know, if we go through the whole rigmarole and it's gone when I wake up in the morning.
Check your DMs, Doc.
Why?
I had a question.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
One of them is a troublemaker. Now, I'm not going to tell you which one it is.
I have a good idea. Actually, no, I don't. It could be either of these two.
But okay, here's my happiness that came in the mail today. There was a sphere. Do you know what Gabbro is?
No. At least not off the top of my head. Thinking is not a thing I can do at the moment, Doc. Don't ask me to think, please.
I'm so pissed that wait a minute here. Let me try this real quick.
Okay.
And I'm just probably gonna fuck this shit up, but okay. There's that. If I do this and save the changes, can I go back? Because I really want to know context tweet, but if people don't have the fucking link, because you know what, I'm with everybody else. I don't want to run around and try to search for shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, at the very least, you can do a no context tweet, but screen share.
No, I'm tired of tech. Tech sucks.
Okay. All right then, no worries.
I want to go as ghetto as possible. Okay, so if I do the IRS live stream test, I'll put a caption that says going ghetto. Okay, now let's see if this will update. Save the changes. Bitches. Yeah, I clicked on it, asshole. There's a hatred in my heart. Because I can't do it on the page where I'm actually watching the stuff. Yeah, it's not letting me do dick. And I hate you for it. You are the one that I blame.
Sorry.
I'm talking to YouTube. Okay. I didn't even know if the like or dislike buttons were fucking working. Yeah, there's no place on the page itself that I'm looking at right now where I did the go live thing that is allowing me to save any changes. There's not even any additional tabs. I fucking hate ya. I hate ya a lot. Stream options. Nope, that's not what I need. Cards. Nope, that's not what I need. Okay, because I tried to save it. And it didn't work. Good morning, Victor Rand.
Hi, Victor.
So, okay. All right, let me let me do one of the creepiest lines that I know of in technology. So you guys can actually just click off of that and be able to, because I put my I put my Twitter on my page, so you guys can bounce from there if you want. Ghost Dog's probably gonna stay Stream Boss because I can't even load. I can't load Streamlabs or Patreon either. So how's that for some shit? Dead air.
There.
Dead air.
Dead air.
It's dead air.
All of the air that is dead. All of it.
Many, many moons ago, my people had to deal with the air that was dead.
You know, being like one, I don't know, probably like 84th, but being like a minuscule amount of Native American, I find that offensive, and keep doing it. I don't really fucking care. One of my favorite jokes ever was why was it that the Native American guy was really upset at the restaurant? Because the host said that he didn't have a reservation.
The only one I know, because I'm quarter, because my grandmother was pure blood Blackfoot and Shoshone. The only one I know is one of those tourist vans goes out to visit the reservation. It's a bunch of old people.
Mm-hmm.
And the first woman comes off the bus and sees an old Indian guy standing there. She holds up her hand and goes, "How?" And he looks at her and goes, "Me no how. Just one chance." And she goes, "Oh dear." And he says, "No, not deer. Deer run too fast. Drag me cross plains. Leave many sticker bushes." I didn't say it was a good joke. God damn it.
It was. I believe you, Doc. I believe you somewhere deep down in my brain of brains. Hiya, Wild Fox.
Good morning, Wild
I
Fox.
swear I can think.
So I did no context tweet what arrived in the mail today. Now, of course, It's not me holding it, but that's pretty close representation of what it is. And I usually clean my nails. They're not as dirty as the dude holding that one. But that is a purple gabbro. If you move it around, it's got pyrite in it. And you can see like little patches of pyrite flash. And if you want to know how thrifty I am, well, guess, how thrifty am I? How much do you think a beautiful piece like that cost me?
A number?
You are correct. There were numbers involved.
That looks like snowflake obsidian. No, wait. No.
No, because that is purple. There's two types of gabbro. There's a purple and then there's a green. They have one called indigo gabbro, but it's purple. Because indigo is purple. Very dark purple, but it's purple. Why am I saying purple so much?
Oh, I don't know.
This is retarded.
It's retarded.
So that came in the mail today. And also what came in the mail today, I got an envelope from the president of ASCAP. Do you know what ASCAP stands for?
No, I do not.
Well, well, well. Everybody gonna learn something today.
We gonna learn today. Why is the link not working? Hi, Lionel. Hi, Buzz.
Why does Lincoln not work? Because he's dead?
No, the link.
Oh.
The link.
Which link?
the Hangout link. I tried to link the peoples, and I'm getting at least one person who's saying it's not working for them.
Um, I'll send it to you again. But I didn't copy it
You can
from.
send it to me, or just send it straight to them.
I'll send it straight to hell.
Okay.
Um, see, I'm already just completely fucking brain burnt.
Nah, you're fine.
Okay. I will send it to that guy. And where's the other guy?
I don't know.
There it is.
I don't know where anything is anymore.
Oh.
I don't know what things are.
Okay, I sent it to guys. So, okay.
Oh.
ASCAP is the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers. That's what ASCAP stands for.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm trying to remember. Oh, shit, I don't know if he still is. I think he is. Okay, so anyway, to stop being retarded and dragging this out and people going, "What the fuck are you talking about, asshole?" No, he's still the president. Yeah. I got a letter from Paul Williams, who is the president, and he's also songwriter, performer, actor, Academy Award winner. I was trying to hunt down a friend of mine is a piano bar singer in New York, and I had played her something called Back into the Trunk. It was a Paul Williams song that he had written, but they never finished. It was for Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. Oh, wait, I should back up a little bit. I tell you what, those of you in the chat, if you know who Paul Williams is, give me a 1. If you don't know who Paul Williams is, give me a 2. That might be a bit important to give a little pedigree on him. I would think, but my brain really fucking hurts right now.
Yeah.
So let's see here. And I don't even know how long the damn delay is. No. 3 is for not give a fuck. And you can't not give a fuck because, it's a story.
Because Doc said so.
That's okay. This nicotine will allow me to puff upon it. Bubonic. 1 is for if you know who Paul Williams is. 2 is if you don't. So, okay. Paul Williams is a songwriter you have heard. You might not know you heard him, but you've heard him. He wrote some classics for Three Dog Night. If you ever heard the song Old Fashioned Love Song. Just an old fashioned love song playing on the radio. And wrapped around the music is the sound of someone promising they'll never go. Does that ring any bells?
Kind of.
Okay. He also he won his Academy Award for the soundtrack to Phantom of the Paradise, which is still one of my favorites. He also wrote the music for the Barbra Streisand Chris Christopherson Star is Born. And if that doesn't ring any bells, he's also the guy who wrote all the songs for the Muppet movie. So,
All right.
you know, the "It's not easy being green."
Yeah.
He wrote that. He wrote that shit. He made that shit work.
Okay, can any of you guys fucking hear me now?
Oh, hey there,
Yeah.
Sparkles.
Welcome to the
It's
stream,
about
Sparky.
fucking time I hate hangouts on my fucking phone. How in the fuck do you do this all the goddamn time, Cadunt?
What kind of phone do you have, Sparky?
A fucking iPhone.
That's why. That's why. You have a fucking iPhone. I just so happen to have an Android. Which is obviously superior. Mostly because guess what I can do with my Android? I can charge my phone and have earbuds plugged into it at the same time.
Well, I'm charging my phone right now, and I've got my headset on.
What kind of iPhone? Is it an older iPhone?
It's a 7.
Okay, that's why. Never
No.
mind.
No, it's
Because
because
it-
it's an iPhone and Google hates iPhone. It has
Oh,
a
no,
personal vendetta.
My headset's Bluetooth. That's why.
Oh, that's why. Okay, so you have the Bluetooth headset. Okay, that's.
Good morning, Fat Andy.
Hi, Fat Andy.
So, I a while back, like 6 months back, I said, yeah, hey, did you ever finish this song, Back in the Trunk? Because it's a real vampy, bluesy, torch kind of song that would go great. And I played it for my friend who's the piano singer, the piano bar singer. And she was like, "Oh man, I'd love to have this." And I was like, "I will look." Call City Outlaw says, "Ah yes, there's your problem. You're retarded. All you do is take the iPhone in your right hand, throw it, and join the normal people with Android."
Mm-hmm.
Now, I had to literally jump between app and app with the fucking link. And finally, what I ended up having to do is I had to actually jump into the call on the computer, leave the call out of the computer, then go into my Hangouts app on my phone, and then re-enter the call on the app on the phone.
Man, there you go.
iPhones.
So
It kept giving me a 505 error saying, "Oh, you can't. It's not allowed to go through on this."
I did send the link out to that other guy. So it's his own fucking fault. If Sparky got in and he didn't, then there's some autism involved.
Yeah.
And I'm causing all sorts of hell on fucking Twitter.
Well, no, I'm saying the other person has autism. But anyway, back to my story. So I talked to him about 6 months ago. Now, this was... Well, no, God, it's got to be longer than that. Because this was when we were still... When we had done the break between Rolling with Sisyphus and when Doctor on Call started. I do have to say this. Fat Andy, if you take a look at the no context tweets, you will have your answer. As a matter of fact, what is it? I watched Worski today, and he actually put it in his video scroll. But I had asked him about, well, did you ever complete that music? If so, is it available anywhere? And I even just did fanboy service. I'm like, listen, I really love your stuff, especially Phantom of the Paradise. Love the Bugsy Malone, and who doesn't love the music of the Muppet movie? Really, I mean, you got to be some kind of asshole not to like at least one of those songs. And he ripped them all. And I said, well, hey, if you ever have the, if you do have the sheet music, please just let me know how much it'll cost. Here's my address. feel free to send that if you've got it. And I wouldn't mind an autograph either. So today I got an 8x10 autograph of Paul Williams. So that made me really, really happy. And he personalized it to me too. But yeah, that is so cool because you can tell it's not a stamp autograph. He legit wrote me. He wrote my name and then he said, "Hey, thanks a lot. I really liked that song too. I really liked Born in a Trunk too, or Back in the Trunk. No, Born in a Trunk. Born in a Trunk. God damn it! It has trunk in the title, and I'm sticking by that." Oof. So yeah, I mean, oh, by the way, that Gabbro, I thought it was lost. I never thought it was going to show up, and I really didn't care that much because, okay, remember when we were talking about yesterday how I kind of get deals with the spheres that I buy because if I actually paid actual retail price, I'd have like 5 spheres sitting on my desk. So can you guess? And of course, the closest to the actual retail price wins both showcases of how much I paid for it. It's a 40 millimeter sphere. And the stream died again. Done.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I didn't realize I was muted. I've been responding to you like this whole time. I'm like, did the stream die? Or is it just that you can't hear me?
Hit that damn mute button.
No, it's your Android making fun of you.
But anyway, 40 millimeters, you say?
Yes.
$10?
Would you believe $1.27?
Fucking no way.
With free shipping.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to find your hookups, Doc. Although I'm paranoid about ordering things online, just because, like, you can see a picture and be like, all right, that looks like what I want, and then when you get it, it's like, okay, it's not exactly what I wanted, but
Well, what's the old saying? You take the good, you take the bad, you take the rest, and there you have the facts of life. When a boy you used to hate you date, I guess you best investigate the facts of life. So that theme song was actually telling girls to go out and fuck. And I appreciate the facts of life for doing that. Because
well, yeah.
Mrs. Garrett was probably strapping it on and laying the pipe, not to the girls. I think she had enough couth to go out and pick up prostitutes for her dubious practices.
Possibly. I don't know.
Bubonic, there's really not much to it. A sphere, it's a round object, and it's made of minerals or stone. Basically, something that came from the earth.
Yeah, because it's all you need is something from the earth. I have my orders in for my friend.
Yeah.
And she was, and then I added the bumblebee jasper that you had told me about. And she's like, oh, that one's gonna be really fucking hard to find and it's gonna be excessively pricey. And I'm like, okay. And she told me of one place she knows she can get it, but it'd be like.
Well, I went straight to a dealer in India, and you'd never want to purchase anything from India because they will fuck you over on shipping. He had a 60 millimeter bumblebee sphere for, what was it? It was 50 or $60, but with the shipping, it came out to 100.
Jesus fuck.
And I'm like, you can keep that over there in your fucking impoverished land. Learn how to mail shit cheap. Call me back. Because I just got, I've got one coming from Afghanistan, and that takes about 2 weeks for it to come in. But I've got a K2 sphere, and I've got a green kyanite sphere. And those are just amazingly awesome. The reason why you can find all the pretty spheres for cheap prices is because they're mining the shit out of Madagascar and China. So they really don't give a fuck. They produce en masse. But the really weird and rare stuff like kyanite and like bumblebee jasper, I would even say stuff like decent ibis, or black moonstone. See, now that's one I think you should pick up. I think
Black Moonstone.
I think you'd have a fascination with black moonstone, and you really
Moonstone is on my list,
but
she should hopefully know me well enough that I would go for a black one.
But there's a big difference. There's what they call rainbow moonstone. There's peach moonstone. There's a third one, and then there's black moonstone. Black moonstone is chatoyant, whereas rainbow moonstone, it's like white, but it has that color reflective property like labradorite does.
Oh, okay.
But black moonstone, peach moonstone, those have a sheen. So when you move it around, you can see the shine on it. It's really cool. And
I almost got myself a black moonstone before. Last time I was out at the place that we go to. I just was this short of funds, you know?
wait a minute. You got a problem with black moonstone?
Yeah, I got a problem with the fact that I don't have one yet.
I'm not going to tell you how much I got mine for then. I got a 63 millimeter one. And it's funny because the dealer that I was talking with, he's like, yeah, we got this certain deal, you get this many and the price goes down for you. And I'm like, oh, all right, cool. Well, I've got lepidolite for me and Nursey because Nursey loves the purple. And lepidolite is very sparkly, shiny. I got the ibis, which is a fucking kick-ass piece. I got lazulite. Let's see. I got lazulite, ibis, lepidolite. I forget, what was the other one, honey? I don't remember either. But he's like, yeah, you need to get one more. And I'm like, well, what do you suggest? He's like, I got a good one for you. And he sends me this black moonstone, and there's no place you can turn it where it doesn't shine. And it was 63 millimeters. Now, do you want me to break your heart and tell you how much I paid for each sphere?
Yeah.
$10.
$10 each?
Yes.
And they're each like 60 millimeters?
Yeah, the ibis is actually 73.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I showed you a picture of it previously. It's beautiful. But yeah, I mean, these are all like hard stones that are difficult to get. That technically aren't, because if it's all over Madagascar, the prices go down extremely. Oh, garnierite was the other one. The lightning stone.
Okay.
The striations in garnierite look like green lightning.
Nice.
let's see here. Let me see if I can find a picture of it.
Well, I know my friend is going right now. I've gotten fucking I've gotten some for really really fucking good prices at this at this place. And so she has my list. And if I can't make it down there to go with her, then she knows exactly what I'm looking for.
Well, no, that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Although now, thinking about it, I don't remember my entire list anymore.
I'm trying to find a decent. Actually, I'm going through all these pictures of garnierite, and mine's better. I mean, I'm going through, I'm going through the Googles here. Well, I guess, yeah, okay, that's a semi-decent one. I will no context tweet what garnierite looks like. But yeah, it's like green lightning. You know, the spheres that I would really like to get are like those made out of opal. And you would have to be fucking insane. Because like the rough to make a 40 millimeter sphere out of opal would be about $250. That's just the bulk material to make the sphere. By the way, where is that ass? You wanna double check on him, see if he's falling asleep. Wait a minute. Gulf City, are you talking about like piling, like as in construction, where you like add the extra support beams? You know, you add extra foundational beams. I did a turn with construction. Because, you know, if that guy doesn't come on, I might send a link to Bubonic. Because he lives in Discord.
What? Alright, so I'm curious here. Do you want to say in DMs or live who we're waiting for?
What?
You know who we're waiting for.
I actually do not.
Let's. Okay, I'll give you a hint. When could
You were just in a hangout with him.
Yeah. Well, okay, that's an even better hint.
Oh. Okay. Are you talking about a pretentious prick that likes to fucking tweet at people online and make fun of them and just make low blow shots at people?
You forgot he likes the straw man as well.
Okay, I know who the fuck you're talking about.
I belong to him. Is that a good enough hint?
I already knew by Doc's response who it was. You don't need to try to make him look any better.
Gulf City Outlaw, or I mean, I know people who do coring. You know, as far as like, you know, geographical drilling. Oh, okay. So yeah, you like you drill out like core samples to check out the lay of the land. If I'm correct. Wait a minute. You know what? I don't think Gulf City Outlaw's ever been on.
I don't know.
I would throw Gulf City Outlaw a link.
Sure.
That is, I don't know if we're. Oh well, wait. He's only got 9 subscribers. Now he's got 10. But he doesn't have any links to his
YouTube or Twitter.
His Twitters. Okay, let's see. Does Golf City Outlaw exist, or is this another one of those? Oh, no, wait. There it is.
Well, Tata is being niggery right now.
Huh?
Hey, he's got a Kumite banner up, though. I guess that would make him susceptible for attack.
All right, we're gonna fucking talk about this shit now. I'm going to say right now, I can guarantee you to anybody who's listening, I will not speak for Doc, but as far as I'm aware, he's in the same boat as I am, where I am neither one of Worski's, Horski's, or Tonka's tumors. So, we're not part of either of those.
Wait, can I stop you for just a second?
Oh, yeah.
Did you make those two up?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Those are clever and inventive.
Oh, I've been calling them Worski's, Horski's for a while, and Tonka's tumors is one that I just recently came up with because I'm just like, nah, y'all are acting cancerous as fuck right now. And I fucking called this shit on both sides. On one side, and let me just throw this out there. Whatever your dearest darling leaders say doesn't mean you have to go and act out.
So kind of the Joker thing. Don't be a dick, be a dude.
Yeah, kind of. Like if you're gonna, it's like, you know, it's like during a presidential election or whatever. There's always, just because the Democratic side has something like a Hillary, or the Republican side has something like a Trump, does not mean that, you know, what they say or their actions are their own. They're their own. And what you say and what your actions are does not represent them.
So you don't have to go run over.
Yeah, you don't have to fucking spurg out. And just because somebody is not, just because somebody's not one of the Horskies does not mean they're one of the tumors. And just because somebody's not one of the tumors does not mean they're one of the Horskies. And just because some of the Horskies are acting like a bunch of fucking douche nozzles does not mean that you have to act like a fucking tumor and be a cancerous little fuck and spurg the fuck out. So calm your fucking shits, people. This is YouTube. These are just two individual people who had some beef, and congratulations, one of your sides won. We expected one side would win in one way, shape, or another. Good job, your side won. Calm your shit. I'm sorry, your side lost. Calm your shit. And if you want to go and be like, well, I'm being harassed. Well, okay, you're being harassed by a select few. Do not take it out on everybody else who is probably making fun of the situation due to how it had gone down.
Well,
you're all a bunch of bitches. Stop it.
Well,
like, can you just go and right the fuck off over that way and just, like, you know, not? Because I'm really, really, really tired of seeing people spurg out and go fucking tarded over internet, YouTube, dumb, retarded bullshit. Like, what the fuck? Oh, Worski actually showed up in the venue and he got his paperwork in and Tonka like bitched down and blah 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 blah. Who cares? Is that the entirety of your life right now? That's what it's gonna revolve around, and you're gonna start drama over that? Like, really? Get over yourselves. Stop it. Just stop it. Just fucking stop.
I think Jesus cares.
You know what? Jesus, or pinche Jesus.
Hey.
You know, but you know what, Jesus? If you really care, if Jesus cared, and in the Christian sense of Jesus caring, Jesus only cares that, like, hey, can you guys get over your shit and just, like, learn to, you know, be cool with one another? Like, thanks.
No,
because that's supposed to be what Jesus taught. That's supposed to be. Then again, some people will take that to a whole new fucking level because they like to interpret words in their own way because it's how people are. Human beings are fucking shit so much of the time. Just stop it. Like if you're gonna have fun with it, make jokes about it, okay. And if you see somebody making fun of it and making jokes about it, don't flip your shit and take it as a personal attack, you little bitches.
Well, I have to quote the Canadian philosopher Broski when he said he's making sounds with his word hole again.
Yeah.
But okay, now I kind of have a unique perspective with this. And by the way, before I get to rambling too, welcome to the stream, Gulf City Outlaw.
Hi,
Hey,
Outlaw.
Doc. Hey, good done.
How's it going?
Not too bad, man.
Yeah, it's nice we could get you on the stream.
Yeah, I don't think I've been on a stream. I've been on Cogs once.
Come on, there you go. By Lionel
Totally killed
Valentine.
Damn it, Outlaw! How dare you?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a long distance connection, so.
But no, once you get your ramblings in, Doc, I'd like to put my own 2 cents in this, if you don't mind.
No, not a problem at all. I can honestly hold off because I've kind of got that perspective. So I will say though,
Right.
Good morning to Des Marie, and good morning, Buzz of the Hive.
Hi, Rosie. Hi, Buzz.
Yeah, fire away, Sparky.
All right, so yeah, this has to do with, I guess, a whole little deal that AP and a couple other people's been putting up on Twitter. I didn't even know it was a thing until sometime today, and frankly, I don't even care about the thing or not. Here's how I'm gonna put it down like this. I do a morning show with 2 of my friends, Antoine and Tahira. And one of the things we like to do on the show is we like to make fun of idiots online. And whenever you act like a internet badass against a retarded little cokehead saying that you're going to whoop the shit out of them, and then you don't show up for something that you have bragged about all this time, we're going to make fun of you because you made yourself look like a dumbass. Does not mean we like fucking the little shithead cokehead. So when you come onto our show and you don't like some of the shit that we're talking about on Tonka or Andy, because they both got shit from us, and you want to go through and make a list, a band list, or who's on the Donga or the Tonka fucking bandwagon, and you want to send out subjective fucking emails to people or fucking DMs to people, say, well, you're on the wrong fucking side, or, this guy's a pedophile, or this guy's does, I don't give a fuck. I will drive your fucking ass to the ground. I am not going to deal with that fucking shit. So, whoever's doing that on either side of whiskeys or Tonkas, go fuck yourselves.
No, tell me how you really feel.
Jokes
I think
are
it
going
went
to.
I think it went a little pedant there. I'm sorry.
No, honey, no.
Not even
Oh,
close.
trust me, that was if that's what I start doing, that's definitely calm me. This is a calm me. Right now, all I know is that it's a fucking joke. If people are gonna make jokes,
Well, and before I chime in, Outlaw, what do you think?
I reckon they're both as retarded as each other.
That's very succinct and very true.
No, I used to watch the Kumite when it started, and then once they sort of had AP and Ghastly come on, that's where I sort of discovered Gulf City and actual content creators doing stuff, and so I sort of went towards there. And then once all the spurgery started and all the names started changing and the channels changed, I'm like, this is going to go down the shitter.
Yeah.
And Warski I haven't liked since he changed his. It was cool when he had Chris around and he did, you know, some reaction videos and some funny shit. But yeah, no, it's like he's trying to play grown up.
Yeah, I liked Chris a lot. He was definitely a cool guy. I only ever got the chance to talk to him once, though. But it was before all the bullshit happened. But I guess I've got a little, kind of an odd perspective, because I was. This is why I always find the thing about him blocking me so funny, because I was on Andy's show. I forget what reason I was on there for, and I've been on the Kumite. I mean, I've been on the Kumite where it was just me and Tonka. And Tonka was actually one of the few people who did a run-in, besides Aiden Paladin, on any one of my guests. And he came on, oddly enough, when I brought a buddy of mine on who is a promoter, and he's wrestled over a decade. Real nice guy named Mike Johnson. But it was funny. I have to say, after everything, me and Mike were talking, and he's like, so that guy was a wrestler, huh? And I'm like, yeah. He says, I've seen a couple of his matches, very, very indie. And he's like, well, at least he knows the terminology. And he left it at that. But I've been on both of their shows, and I told them both face to face. As soon as they announced this fight, I was like, this fight ain't gonna fucking happen. It's not gonna happen. And both of them had the same question. Well, why do you say that? And I was like, because one of the two of you are gonna fuck off at the last minute, come up with some bullshit excuse, and it's not gonna happen. And it happened. I mean, I'm not a fortune teller or anything, but one of these guys was disingenuous about what they did, and that guy's going to pay for it. But that does not mean that he has enlisted an army to protect him, or the other guy who won, that he has, indentured servants now who must go out and do the bidding of their master and go and destroy. It's not like plague mentality where you have to wipe everything out. You know what? People like people for certain reasons. Serial killers get proposals from women all the time, all the goddamn time. There's no logic behind it, but they're not hurting anybody. Just let them go fuck off into their corner and do what they want to do. There's no reason to take some type of moral high ground and say, this is what should be done, and this, you are wrong, and you must, you must flagellate yourself out in the middle of the public square, and make sure that you draw blood as you're whipping yourself. That's complete and total utter bullshit. And I was hip deep in this for quite a while. A lot of behind the scenes shit. And yeah, it's don't let your be a fan, don't be a fanatic. Be a dude, don't be a dick.
It's like it's turned into a cult now, isn't it?
It is kind of culty.
You're on one side or the other. Like, even before you said, I've got a Kumite flag, I think it's on my Twitter or something. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like,
no,
target.
when it gets to the point when, I'll say it, when I agree with Lee, and she's actually helping me out and backing me up on something's wrong. I'm sorry.
Well, I I thought it was kind of funny that Worski was telling a story and trying to be nice, talking about Tennessee. I mean, it was apparent that he had kind of a different opinion, but he was trying to be nice guy and peacemaker on it. I just thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, I mean, there are no battle lines to draw, guys. It's over. It's completely over. And I don't believe in the whole record thing because, it was squashed before there was even a fight. The promoter had to kill it. So, it's not like, hey, 1-0. There were moral victories had. But as far as it goes, neither one of these guys have a fight record. Doesn't exist. So, just move on. I mean, if you guys still want to follow Kumite, if and or when it comes back, because I will guarantee you this right now, in some form, it's going to come back. Because I got a bad feeling and a little inside information that they're running the Kraut and T playbook. And you know where that...
You know what? No. Doc, hold on, Doc, before you say that kind of thing. Unless you were hit up by a specific person that's actually going to you and claiming this is what we're doing, I would not say that that's what they're doing, or that it's inside information. It's just third party.
No. This is my feeling on it. When I expand my metachlorians out into the universe, this is what comes back to me.
Get the fuck out, Doc. Fucking. You know what? No. It's fine. It's still better than Rogue One. I'm just saying. Still, I'd take the prequels all day, every day over the Star Wars stories. But that's a whole nother story.
Did I tell you about when I went and saw the episode 1?
No, you did not.
I saw it in a matinee. And I okay. The movie was so interesting to me that I went out when the pod race started to go smoke a cigarette. That's how disenfranchised I was with this movie. And as I was this was back in the day when there were still ashtrays, because you could smoke in the lobbies of theaters. And I told the manager there, I'm like, that movie sucks. And he just laughed and he goes, "Oh, we still got your money." And I'm like,
hey, this one thing I do want to bring up that's being said in chat.
Well, Sparky. No. You can bring it up after Doc is finished talking.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fine.
So he laughed at me and he was like, "Yeah, well, we still got your money." And I was like, "Yeah, well, you know what?" And I just started looking around and I'm like, I'm taking this ashtray when I leave because I demand some compensation. And he just laughed and he's like, "Oh, sure you will." And you know where that ashtray is right now?
Is that the one you're ashing in right now?
Well, no, it's downstairs in the living room. So I got my money's worth.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is it? Is there really anything that needs to be refuted?
Well, it's not that. Well, Tyler said that this list being made. It's not really a list. It's just Lionel's right. It's just people complaining about, oh, this person said this against Donka. This person said this against Donka. It's just bullshit. It's not a list. I won't want anything about it. It's just really infuriating when you got a fucking group of people just trying to group people up because, oh, he said something bad about my hero.
Well, but I mean, I'm a little sympathetic to those people who had completely bought into the whole Tonka thing, though, because they have had their internet hero crushed right before their eyes. And instead of manning up and fighting back, what was one of the first things that he did? He offered some 20% apology and then removed every single goddamn video.
All right. The one thing I will give sympathy for, which is probably why part of my rage is there.
Wait a minute. Antigirl, why the fuck are you in the chat?
He's not feeling
okay.
well.
Please continue.
Sorry, wind started to pick up. Fucking damn weather. All right. So one thing that I do feel sympathy for is if any of the Horskies are out there, literally, like, and I don't doubt that they are, that there is some harassment going on to anybody who's like, oh, but Tonka, you know, I still like Tonka. Like, sure, he fucked up, but I still like him. Like, you know, I'm still gonna watch his content and blah 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 blah. So I do feel sympathy for that. You know, if you're gonna go out of your way and be a fucking little douchebaggy shit, you're douchebaggy shit. But on the other end of that, don't be a fucking tumor and be a cancerous little fucking douchebaggy shit. It's stupid. It's all of this is stupid. It's just like politics. It's just like politics. Well, but my side. Well, but my side. I don't care about either of your sides. Go fuck yourselves. Like, enjoy. Like, okay, this is what you live for. Obviously, you're making this obvious that this is what you're living for, is the drama. And if that's all you really have in your life, maybe you need to do some soul searching and find something more. You know, find something more worthwhile instead of just hunting for drama.
Well, but that's the thing. I mean, you remember, because you are old enough to remember when Jerry Springer really hit his heyday, and people were just enamored with it.
I mean, jokes are one thing, but this is you're right.
I mean, it's the exact same thing. I mean, the audience, both of them were frothing at the mouth. And they got their payoff, and the end of the movie was simply not what they wanted. But guess what? Ain't gonna fucking happen. Andy's already said that he gave him a chance. He didn't do it. Fuck him. And he's got every right to say that.
Yeah. You know, what the Horskies are doing is not necessarily what Warski is about. Now, Warski's saying, go out and harass these people. Then that's on him, and you don't have to be a dumb little Horski and do it. And, you know, whatever Tonka's doing, you like these people and their content just because you like what they do or what they say, or you want to try and defend them and be like, no, I'm going to stick by them. Well, that's fine. You can stick by people when they fuck up, but you also gotta not be a fucking piece of shit.
Ticking time bomb tumor?
Yeah, ticking time bomb tumor, because these people are just fucking ticking time bombs who are fucking spurting the fuck out and being cancerous little fucks.
Say that, 10 times fast. Damn.
Ticking time bomb tumor. Nuke 'em all. No.
By the way,
it's the only show way.
By the way, good morning to Trippy, and good morning, Anonymous.
Hi, Trippy. Hi, Anonymous.
What's up, you sadistic fucking looking clown?
Oh, well, Anonymous brings up the fact, it says, I think it's a he, says, Internet's going to pick at Tonka's bones. Of course they are. These people are like my grandfather at Thanksgiving, to where when it got down to all the meat had been eaten, he was the kind of guy who would chew on the bones so he could suck the marrow out. That's exactly how these people are going to be. They're going to be ravenous until they find something else, and they're gonna hop on to the Mr. Medicare train to see who he's going after next. And this will be, it'll probably be flavor of the month, but afterwards it's all going to be said and done. I mean,
Tonka got snooped by the internet, and not in a good way.
well, and legit, I say this now, Tonka is going to try to come back, and I don't know in what form or what fashion, but my grandfather, who is my male role model, always used to say, when you mess up, you fix it up right then and there. You do it as fast as you can. You take the responsibility, because that's going to allow you to move on quicker. And the more you drag it out, the harder it becomes. And I've got a feeling there's still going to be quite a bit of doubling down.
I think the problem is now they're going to be waiting for him. They're going to run out of ops going on or whatever, and Tonka's going to go silent. And when he does put his head up, there's going to be a whole heap of people there ready.
Oh, yeah. I completely agree. It's going to be, I mean, look.
It's going to be like Rasputin coming back from Hellboy.
Well, look at what happened to Kraut. He ducked out, and then he came back, but he was still the same asshole. He kept doubling down on shit. He kept being very condescending to people, and there you go. That's the exact opposite way that you need to handle it. Like they used to say, the old phrase, "Come with your hat in your hand." That basically means you have to have respect and humility. And I'll be honest with you, Kraut's not capable of that. And if him and Tonka are still buddying, then Tonka's going to come back the exact same way. And he's going to get BTFO'd. And it's going to be deservedly so. But until that time, have some decorum, people. Don't go.
Yeah, your stream's buffering on Des Marie's phone.
Yeah. Good God. I can say I don't like this. I don't like how this is set up, but I'm hoping it's just some fuckery. If it continues, I will actually go back and contact that YouTube team.
I don't know if you noticed or not. I wrote it in the chat before, but I'm pretty sure every stream and everything I've watched today has had problems. So I know Andy's tried to stream and it shut him down 3 times before he could get it going. Toon can't upload anything. It's uploading his videos with no name and not sending notifications. Yeah, well,
as of the end of this month, they're no longer going to be sending out automatic notifications on Twitter or Google Plus. That service will be revoked by the end of this month. Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Mine's set to email, so I get an email every time you go live.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, my Gmail is just fucking littered with going live now. I mean, I like to listen or follow a lot of people, and in some cases, if they're smaller channels, I always like to promote them. I mean, like I have a big channel, but I have a couple of people who kind of trust my taste in streaming.
Oh yeah, definitely. I know what you mean though. My Gmail is ridiculous.
Yeah. Wildfox, I do believe that respect does have to be earned. It's not willingly given without cause. But I mean, up until a couple weeks, both of them, on both sides, had a massive amount of respect from their audiences. So, yeah, I'm really not going to worry about it. I had a couple people that were throwing me some inside stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to hear it. The amount of fucks I give are zero. And, yeah, I was done.
It's going to get worse the next week or so because they're all going to be sort of clambering to keep it a topic.
Well, maybe they should just buy themselves some vajankles. I think that might calm them down a bit. What do you think, Kadant?
Vajankles sound like it might be a good idea. You know what? Vajankles for all.
Yeah, if I had the ambition to get a real sponsor, I think I would go to Bad Dragon. Just for the hell of it. Because, I mean, we had Chatterbait sponsoring the IRS.
Technically, that would mean that Medica merch would be sponsored by the Vajankle.
That's not a...
Yes.
That'd be a good
That's
push.
not a bad idea. Now, okay, I admit there's another reason why I wanted to get you on the stream, because you're talking about do you do core drilling?
Nah, piling. So, big drilling. So, I know the holes are like anywhere between 400 millimeters wide to 3.5 meters wide. And anywhere from a meter deep to 20 plus.
Do you guys ever come up with some interesting rocks or minerals?
Well, the amount of rocks in my house is unbelievable.
Now,
my missus is currently looking at me, shaking her head. Yeah.
now I'm guessing that you're on that island that Kadant believes does not exist.
Yeah, they sent us here. Wouldn't let us come back.
Now, here's the thing: if you're ever around it, or if you ever find it, I know there's never going to be a piece of Lightning Ridge that's ever going to be big enough to make a sphere.
Do you want to make a bet?
Not that I could afford.
No, I just know that a couple of boys who do what we did dug up an opal at Lightning Ridge up in Queensland about 12 months ago.
How big was it?
And I don't know the size, but I know it valued in at 1.5 million.
That stuff is fucking pretty, man. It is pretty.
Yeah. We got a lot of opal fields here, especially up in Queensland.
Well, now, the one piece I'd like to get from Australia, because it only exists in Australia, because I'm setting the opal thing aside, because that shit ain't ever going to happen. But Outback Jasper.
Oh, Ariel.
Yeah, I think that stuff is beautiful. I've got some slabs of it, but man, I think that would make an awesome. Well, here, let me see if I can find it. I think Kadun, it's one that you might like too. Why are they showing me a hat? That's retarded. Oh, okay. Here's and if you don't fall in love with this, Kadun, I will be surprised. But here's no context tweeting a piece of Outback Jasper. Oh no, somebody was resending the Pinoid news about the Black Hebrews. Yeah, that's a whole field of landmines I don't want to step in.
I've got a big piece of like the stuff on the bottom of that, eh?
What of Outback?
Not of the actual the big design piece, not the Jasper itself, but the stuff it's sitting on. It's weird you see it in person. It's like got a goldy shine to it.
Yeah, a friend of mine wanted. He got in a chunk of Outback that was somewhere around 80 by 100 millimeters. And when you're turning a sphere, you're going to lose between 30 to 40% of it. So that means I would have ended up with probably about a 50 millimeter sphere, which
So to do the size you want, how big of a piece would you need?
honestly, if I would go with one that was 100 by 100 millimeters, well, I guess it's 3 dimensions, right? 100 by 100 by 100. That one would be able to turn me one that would be probably about 70. And that would be worth.
Nice. That's a decent. That's a decent one, yeah.
You know, I'm not looking for anything gaudy. I'm not looking to play bocce ball with it. You know. Although I do have one that's big enough to play bocce ball with. But I got that one for like $20, so, you know. I have no illusions. So, Kadant, your thoughts on that picture?
Yeah, no, that's beautiful.
And it's cool too because, like, the piece that I have, the reason why they kind of call it Outback Jasper is because it kind of looks like the Outback as the sun's going down. So there's a lot of really cool colors in it.
I'll definitely keep an ear out for you, man. Like a lot of the guys that obviously in our industry, they all, you know, they've got rock collections that dwarf my stuff.
Yeah.
But I know we've got a couple of guys that go basically, I was going to say out bush. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. They go inland Australia, and yeah, they dig out in the bush and everything to put up the towers. So yeah, so they pick up all sorts of shit.
Hey, you know, I don't mind pushing tails every so often. I'm a fan of it. But around here, where I live, the thing that's the thing that's easiest to find are fucking fossils, and fossils bore the piss out of me. I mean, seriously, I've never been fascinated by fossils. I do have a crinoid fossil sphere, but I think that's pretty much it as far as the representation goes. I mean, if there was like an ammonite, a pearlized ammonite, that would work. I might go for that, but then again, you know, it's people ending up giving you shit. I have a friend who lives in, what is it? Not. She lives down in South Wales.
New South Wales? Yeah, that's right.
She lives
Like Sydney and
she
shit.
said that if I'm saying this right, I think Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle.
Yeah. And she's like,
Yeah, so she's about 6 hours up the coast. Is it 6? Newcastle. 2 hours. Oh, it's 2 hours. I was working there the other week. So yeah, 2 hours up the coast.
yeah, and she says that she runs into rockhounds all the time, but most of the stuff is usually closer. I don't know if this makes sense, but closer to South Central Australia.
Yeah, closer to the centre. Newcastle is still sort of, it's on the coast.
Yeah, she doesn't actually live on Newcastle, but
yeah.
that's the next biggest city to her.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
Because apparently,
But yeah, if you generally...
no, go
Sorry,
on.
again. Oh, yeah, generally anything, you know, that sort of wise, like rock wise or anything that'd be cool, it'd all be inland Australia towards the centre.
Yeah, and spiders and snakes, from what Lord Byron says.
Oh, yeah, you just live with that. They're everywhere.
He was like, I don't mind this.
Apparently there's a brown snake.
No, go for it.
Sorry. Oh, there's a brown snake in the backyard of the house I was at the other day. Eastern brown snake.
Oh,
I think they're deadly.
yeah. I was gonna say that's probably why boots never go out of style.
Yeah, I'm still in boots now, actually.
Oh yeah. I mean, oh, yeah. He was talking about he doesn't mind the spiders that much, but it's the damn snakes.
Yeah, the spiders are you don't generally care too much. Like you see a redback or funnel web and just be like, oh well, I just won't touch it. But, except for my dog. My dog likes to eat things it's not supposed to, like wasps and spiders. It just costs me a lot of money. But
Yeah, but
yeah, no. Besides that, the spiders and that you sort of live with, the huntsmans and all that, the big scary looking ones, they're generally good because you get a lot of bugs in your house and they eat them all. But,
I don't know.
Snakes
I
are
don't know. I
bad.
saw that one bearing stream where him and Sugar Tits were fighting about the spider that was camped out on the doorway. Holy fuck, was that hilarious?
Bearing hates spiders, man.
Oh yeah, I've actually tried to get him on the Big Show, but once he kind of went dark, it's been balls trying to get a hold of him.
Yeah, he was moving states, like he moved from down the bottom of Australia up the coast a fair bit, and then from doing that, and then he's jumped on with Count Dankula and Quartering doing their stream every week. So
Yeah.
he's sort of over there.
Yeah, I mean the only one who was producing content was Suit, and apparently he's been fuckered over.
Yeah, they went after him pretty hard. Like he lost every time he put something up, or his channel come back, it went down again, and I think he just gave up in the end.
That's kind of sad. Oh, I didn't see him come in, but good morning, Gaming and Yelling.
Hi, Gaming and Yelling.
Hopefully you had a good birthday yesterday. Got mucho drunk. Got mucho laid. Got mucho lucha.
Was mucho happy.
Oh, we can always throw him a link
That's true. You could.
because
Well, I'm going to have to jump out on you, Doc, because my pizza just arrived. So,
hey,
priorities.
IRL always greater than IRS. So have a slice
Yep.
for us too.
No, well, cheers for having me on,
Oh,
man.
no problem, man. I'd like to have you back on too. Because we get Cadet and I can get a little bit rock houndy. So, you are welcome back, brother. Do you have anything you'd like to shill?
No problems at all. Golf City Live and sub to Coulter Grill.
All right.
And obviously Sharon liked the hell out of this stream as well. Oh, no, and the Killing Joke, for sure.
Yeah, gotta love Joker.
Yeah, his streams have been nuts the last couple of days.
That crazy old fart's around here somewhere.
But no, yeah, definitely. If you're not over at Golf City or anything, definitely drop over and give Ghastly a like and show some love. I think he's releasing his cartoon. His next episode is on Saturday, so there's a massive watch party
Nice.
for it.
I'll be there. I like Justin as much as I like Johnny Mac. I think they're both great guys.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't get involved in any of that shit. I did know what happened, but it's.
Well, I was there. I was
My
there
place.
smack dab in the middle because both of them scheduled to come on my show,
Oh no.
but not together. And we'd actually talked about.
God damn it, done.
We actually talked about having, for the very first time, the full cast of Gulf City on for one big interview. That, of course, did not happen. But I still left it open to Justin to see once he gets everything together, if he's comfortable with bringing on his new cast.
Yeah, he's going through. He's got a whole new cast now and new voice actors and all that sort of gear. So, but he reckons that this one he's done. The cartoons are coming out even better than what they ever have been. So,
Wow.
he reckons the next one's his best one yet, so he hasn't disappointed us
Oh,
yet.
and I'm not gonna say that I've seen some stuff, but it's pretty gorgeous.
Yeah, you see a lot of background, behind the scenes stuff. You check out that public work stream that he does.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get his mentor, his senpai, in the with that capture software that he uses. OK Samurai.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be bringing him on too. But hey, I'm holding you up.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, man, I'm going to go get my pizza. Thanks again. Check out Gold City. Sub to Culture Krill. Thanks for having me on. All that shit.
Thanks for coming
Thanks
on,
for joining.
Outlaw. We appreciate it.
All right. Cheers, man. See you later.
Later.
This stream is a test. It is just a test. If it had been an actual IRS live stream, you would have been instructed to put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye.
This is an actual IRS live.
But let us say good morning to the former birthday boy, gaming and yelling.
Good morning.
Morning, gaming and yelling.
So get this. Yesterday, of course, almost all my siblings came over to say hi. Only got to see my sister, and I'm 10 years older than her. I'm the oldest from my entire family, and she's like, "Holy fuck, you're 40. Holy fuck, I can't believe you're that old." And I'm like, I know. I'm like, but I don't look 40. I'm like, that's the best part. At least no one can, like, when I tell people that I'm 40, like, their jaws drop, like, I don't have wrinkles on my face. I don't, like, nothing, and of course I'm covered in piercings and eyeliner, so I guess all that kind of makes me look still younger too, and the long hair. So yeah, we're all kind of in shock. My other brothers was like, I can't believe you're 40. And I just don't look 40. I don't feel 40, but it's fucking 40. So we're all like cringing, kind of. It's weird.
I have a problem with that. That messes up my visual of you.
Yeah, I got no wrinkles on my face. I don't look. I don't think I look 40. Nobody believes me either. They're like, I even Low Five. I mean, you've heard Low Five. She's seen me, and she's like, she thought I was her age or younger than her, and she's like 25, I think.
You feel me too? I don't know how old Lo-Fi is.
Yeah, she's about 26, I think.
Yeah, I think she's mid-20s.
And she thought it was around her age or younger, I think, somewhere around there. And Hitsu and the Mad Metal Man, they've seen me, and they're like, they're in shock too. They're like, they didn't believe that I was like in my upper 30s. But yeah, I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess.
And you did it all for the cookie?
It's all for the cookie. Hey, Tyro.
Hi, Tyro.
Tyro immediately said, I can't come on, but I just wanted to be in the chat. Thank you, baby. But I don't know who this guy is. A Salieri 2. He did a stream today called The Morning Soy Latte with Chief Donga. And he did it with a headdress on and doing the stereotypical Native American accent.
Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? That's another thing I get a lot, Doc. A lot of people think I'm Native American. I got a lot of people that come close to me. They're like, "Are you Native American?" I'm like, "No, I'm Mexican." They're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, "It's okay." I get that all the time.
Well, wait a minute.
Now go
Isn't there such
away.
thing as a native Mexican?
Well, I would think Mexicans would be considered Native Americans since we're in the Americas, but I don't know what the hell they. Only in the United States they call Native Americans Native Americans. I guess I don't know. It's sounds stupid to
Yeah,
me.
I try not to I try not to think too much about a lot of things because then I get that I get
Hurts.
that fluid leaking out of my ears. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm being culturally oppressed.
For being a white guy.
Oh, he's partially Native American.
No, I'm Chucky.
By the way, I did have occasion to be hanging around with Merck over the weekend, and yes, 6'7" is very tall.
Yeah, yeah.
So me and Mug's the same height, huh?
Yeah, he's and seriously, since I know that they're not listening, they are a cute couple. They are adorable to watch together. I mean, not like the pervy way of watching together, but how they interact with each other normally. I think they have a very, very good chance of making it a very, very long time.
Well,
Yeah,
that's good to know.
it's sweetness. But although I was tortured because when I sat in the back seat riding back up, there was a huge case of moonshine and hot sauce.
Oh man, I do love the moonshine.
I wanted it. I wanted it all. I didn't even ask. I could just hear the bottles sloshing. And I was like, "Oh, so you picked up a little bit of moonshine?" He's like, "We picked up a lot of bit of moonshine." I'm like, "All right." And I guess we're gonna have to let Merc do the drinks for the coon cookout. But now, what?
There better be roadkill, because if there's no roadkill, I'm not making it.
But don't you think that would be fun?
Yeah.
Can I have another one-word answer?
Maybe.
Oh, but
But
by the way, I did get my Doctor on Call hat. So, and
don't die, Kadant.
although I had people ask me at the at Knoxville, where can I get that hat? And I'm like, you can't unless you go make it yourself. Yeah, but that looks professionally made. And I'm like, it was. And I got a real good deal on it, but I only made 2 of them. And after we're done with this one's going off to somebody. Which, I have to remind myself, I got to get Color Krill's shipping info so I can get that sent off to him. I'm doing that this week.
Oh, I gotta take a picture of one of my sister brought me like 4 cupcakes as a birthday present, and they're like the red velvet type. So from the 4, I only had 1 because the my niece and nephew, they're like, can we have one? And I'm like, how the hell could I say no? So I gave them both 1, and then I was with my best friend, so I gave my best friend 1, and I kept 1. So it's good to share. But the thing is I got this amazing shirt that my other brother made for me. I'll take a picture and I'll post it later. It's fucking amazing.
Well, that's if somebody wants one, or if 2 somebodies want one and they're there together, you give them 1 and you tell them split it. Because I personally on my birthday I always get an angel food cake, and
Mm.
I eat the whole damn thing. Now I will offer up a piece of to wifey because, well, she's my wifey.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh wait a minute, I have to DM Kadun. Um,
Yeah.
She's alive.
okay, I DM'd you because I'm
Oh.
cool like
Oh
that.
my. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I'll agree with it for now.
The ruling will stand.
If that's Yeah. If that's how you're feeling, that's how you're feeling. I mean, it's getting close to ending time for me
Yeah.
anyway. I think the near death experience might have been a hint from my body. Hey, you gotta calm your shit down and attempt to pretend like you know what sleep
So
is.
when are you starting up your ASMR channel? By the way.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that. I would probably just put it on my regular content channel and it'd be randomly. Basically, the only reason why I haven't done it is because I have such shitty, like, my phone is my main source of streaming or or videos or pictures or anything like that. My phone is my source. My laptop is absolute shit for any of that. So to do it, I would have to do it from my phone. And my phone gets into these moods where it's like, oh, you want to do a video? No, no video today. I don't want to. And I'm just like, phone, why are you talking
Oh
like that?
no!
Because I'm feeling fancy. And I'm like, oh, okay, phone. Well, whatever you want to do, I guess. Like, can I can I take this random video? Or are you going to send it to? Yes, yes. Okay, yeah, you can take this random video. All right, thanks. Can I do this stupid video? Oh, sure, sure. Real short, stupid. Yeah, that's okay. Can I do my ASMR video? Fuck you. Oh, okay. Thanks, phone. Appreciate it.
Gesundheit.
Bless
The
you.
Thank you.
Who was that?
It was Doc.
Doc, that was an adorable sneeze. I wish I could sneeze like a
That-
girl the
that
same
was-
way.
Dude, that sounded like you. That legitimately sounded like you were raping a cat.
I've never been accused of being a cat rapist, but my
I,
my sneezes sound more like. Have you ever seen the movie Dune? That was directed by David Lynch.
yes.
Do you remember when they found out that Muad'Dib was a kill word, and it blasted out through that little speaker that they use? That's pretty much how my sneezes sound. Matter of fact, I don't know why this is, but as kids, when we sneezed, we tried to say something when we were sneezing.
Why?
Because we were poor, we were bored.
I'm just glad I don't have the sneezes right now.
Yeah, because you would probably make the chat wet.
No. The chat doesn't need it. No, chat. They're sneezes. Like, honestly, you have no idea. I'm actually kind of nervous about the fact that some people have been like, I'm gonna get a sneeze fetish now. I'm like, no, like, what's it? Anti has said before, like, in a stream, that he's just sitting there waiting, so that he just wants to hear me sneeze because like he's at half mast or something. And I'm like, but no, why? Why is the sneeze a thing? And it's because I sneeze the way that I do.
Because your sneeze sounds like an orgasm. Hence,
You know what?
sneeze-gasm.
He's gonna put like pepper on his shoulders and give you a hug, and then like you're just gonna sniff all that pepper and you're gonna be freaking doing it again. So
No, it's gonna be one of those things where like he'll be plowing me, and then all of a sudden, like, he takes this little, like, cloth bag, and I won't know what he's doing with it. And I'm like, oh God, no, are you about to chloroform me? And he puts it on my face just so that he can, like, hear me sneeze as he's trying to make me come. So it's like the same thing.
Or he carries.
Like, and either that, or it's because, like, he's about to bust his load, and so he has to make me sneeze, so it feels like I'm coming at the same time.
Right.
Like,
So essentially, he carries around a little vial. Like people fill it with cocaine, he fills it with pepper.
That's right. Or he could wear the ring that you just pop open and you'll like sprinkle, pepper on you.
I swear to fucking Christ, Anti, if you ever do any of this to me, I will be amused, but still semi-upset. Like, there's other ways. Like, at the very least, don't put the pepper in my eyes. That would not be pleasant.
No.
What about nose tickling, like with a feather? Would that make you sneeze?
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, if he's gonna try and tickle my nose with his dick, like, I don't think that'll work. Nose fucking is not a thing, people.
Wait. Kadant is way too kinky. This bitch would not use the feather. She would use the whole chicken. Let's be real here. Yeah.
And then afterwards, I'll make you a chicken sandwich.
Excellent.
Pluck that baby.
That's a keeper right there. Oh God.
Where's your lighter go?
I missed you guys. I've been wanting to stream with you guys for freaking ever. But again, my sleeping pattern changed, and I was like, fuck, every time I try to watch you guys, I would literally pass the fuck out. I was like, damn it.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. That would really bolster him in the bedroom because he would think that you were having multiple orgasms if you got on a sneezing bender.
Mm-hmm.
No, fuck.
You know what? Like, all he needs to do, if that's what he wants, is fuck me in California during the fire season. Like, that's it. Because the ash that's in the air. There was one day we were doing a Not Safe for Wednesday, and it was supposed to be the fake orgasm Olympics, and I was supposed to participate. Unfortunately for me, there was so much ash in the air that instead all I wound up being able to do was sneezing, and I almost won.
Well, there you go. I have no idea. I just pulled out of my junk drawer something I thought was a pen. Apparently it's a screwdriver.
Oh.
Okay, well, we're just going to put that back in there because I don't really... I've got so much kitschy junk. I was thinking of if it didn't really break the bank with shipping, to have a day where you spin the wheel of stupid gimmicks on stream, and whatever it is, hashtag sneezegasm.
God damn it! Fucking damn it! I go outside, have a cigarette, and then that fucking... Really? This is your idea of entertainment, gods? You're gonna make my body do this? Really? What, because we're talking about the sneezes? Go fuck yourselves. God damn it. Stop following me around with this dreary-ass weather. Shit.
Hey, Kadan, you need to come to Florida because we're probably getting closer to our fire season. So, hey.
You hear that, Anti?
Mm-hmm. So you get the Florida bitches and the Florida beaches and the fires.
Are these like purposefully set fires or?
Nope. We get brush fires.
I can't see the swamps just going up in flames for no apparent reason.
Well, it's not the swampy areas that get it. It's the brushy areas when it's always before the rainy season. So I've gotten pretty close to a fire almost a block away from my house. That and of course, there's times where
What? I don't get it.
houses burn down and shit. Yeah, it happens here too.
3 times. I want to post it.
On what? Oh, I wasn't. Okay, hold on. Did you Facebook it to me?
Yes, dear.
Oh well, fuck.
I am Facebook shit. Not entirely true.
Okay, she wants me to. She wants me to. Oh, just a letter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna have to clean this up though.
Okay.
Hey, how about a non sequitur, ladies and gentlemen?
Do. Time for a non sequitur.
There's theme music and everything? Wow. I have no idea. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay. So you just want me to pixelate it, or do you just want me to?
I don't care.
You want me to redact it, make it look all governmental?
Yes, do the thing. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what's going on right now, people.
Oh, she got now. Here's a curiosity. You remember the company I was talking about that I worked for like 10 years, and it was a Fortune 250 company.
Yes.
She works for the same company, and well, I guess if I tell what the name of the award is, it kind of gives it away. But they give away.
So she got an award.
They give away. They give away an award for exemplary service, and the only way you get that is people write in. I mean, they actually well, back in my day, they actually sent a written letter in.
I was wrong with her 4 times.
What?
My name's on there 4 times.
Okay, I got 1, 2, 3.
Last paragraph.
Well, oh, okay. There we go. Okay, so they passed out this award. Now, here's the irony of it. I was the very first person to ever receive this award. And what, 20 years later, now she gets it.
Nice.
Because I think they were like, well, I guess we got to do something for her. Because I think that's the one that got me the biggest, the one that got me the first praise. And by the way, she ended up, what'd you get? Like you got a tote bag?
Tonight,
Yeah.
I got a Henry Bundle tote bag.
Can you hear her?
No, I did not hear her. I heard her talk, but I didn't hear what she'd
I
said.
got a Henry Bundle tote bag. I got a La Senza water bottle. And I got frosted cranberry hand sanitizer.
And your pen.
No.
I thought you got the gold rose.
No.
Are they going to give you one?
I don't know. I'm just a nominee right now.
Oh, because I'll give you one of mine if you want it. I got like 3 of them. Apparently, a lot of people sucked at their jobs when I was there. What do you want, cat? You want to piss off, don't you? Yeah, good. There you go. Good kitty. Fuck off. Oh, I should mention this because I do want to do a little bit of hype. I actually went through the roll and okay. Sound. Okay. I cleaned it up and I redacted it. Okay. I was talking to two people, and I talked to Stephen King's assistant today, and she was basically telling me there's no fucking chance in hell that I'm ever going to be able to get an interview with him. And I was like, but see, here's the thing. You're not telling me no, so I'm going to keep coming back until you guys actually tell me to fuck off. You know, I'm not a stalker, but, you know, if you guys are not saying no, then that means there's a chance you're going to say yes. And
That's true.
And she was like, okay, well, you know, the last time I talked to him, it was this, but you know, I will run it by him. So I have no idea if that's going to happen. Talked to a Hometown Hero today. Talked to Pepper Palace today. Talked to a wrestler, which you probably wouldn't know the name of, but who else did I talk to today? The one that Kuhn wanted me to talk to, Mark Wardell. I think that's his name. I'm not sure. I is not sure. Oh man, I had this thing copied down and I really wanted to do it, but I forgot. Brad Wardell, that's his name. Oh, and I talked to the asylum today. So, I think the IRL stuff is going to be pretty much covered for February and the other month that comes after it. Because that's how burnt my brain is. Oh, and I did resend out to Dule Hill too, because I'd like to get him on. I mean, he's the currently right now. I think he's the president of the Screen Actors Guild. So, and he was also the black partner in the TV show Psych. I don't know. Did you guys ever watch Psych?
Yep.
Yes.
Quite a few seasons.
I was a fan.
Sorry, it was taking me a sec to get it through my mind.
He was also the black aide on the West Wing. And the West Wing is the best wing. Gaming, I don't think I'd want one that has like a pentacle on it.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Well, considering that both Anti and I are pagan, that would work fine for what I know gaming posted that for.
Well, he can say thank you later on.
Let's see here. I am multitasking. I feel like such a young whippersnapper. Now they used to call them Borgia rings, named after Lucretia Borgia, who was a legendary historical poisoner, and she had a ring specifically made for that.
Was that a nurse? Is that the same person I'm thinking?
Lucretia Borgia was actually royalty.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of crap. I think she was Spanish. Although Borgia really doesn't sound like Spanish, does it?
Not at all. Unless it would be spelled like Borja, which
well,
maybe.
It's Borgia.
Borja, maybe.
But yeah, she was often cast as somebody who used poison to make her ends. I guess being a Black Widow.
Hmm.
But yeah, she. I tell you what, she had some. She had some sexy looking rings. But yeah, it's. What do you want, Cat? What do you want?
I'm sure it's attention.
Well, she's been up on my lap all damn day. No, go away. No, go away. This was not the fun cat to where when you start petting her the way you want to pet her, that they get pissed off.
Mm.
Okay, wait a minute. Somebody's got a ring that's like the Borgia ring, except for it's got a little dagger in it. What the serious fuck, people? Wait a minute. I'll post this. Because this is like... Somebody's like, we need to do something with a ring, but we need to make it really retarded. And
Well, have you seen the coins that they actually do that as well?
coins?
They have like, yeah, they made coins that that one has like a little dagger, and some of them you push onto the coin and something pops up or whatever. They're pretty cool.
I've got like a credit card knife.
Oh, that's cool.
In my wallet, but you know, if I go to get attacked, it's going to take me like 2 minutes to get that fucking thing out and unfold it, so I'm screwed.
Yeah.
But it's so funny because like when we were going into the event down in Knoxville, they did the whole empty your pockets thing. So I just put my wallet with the weapon on the freaking counter, and then they did the wand, and then I picked it up and walked into the place. White people are cray cray. Oh. Okay, let's see. We lost Kadant, by the way. Wait a minute. If Anti-Hero's off to bed, then I think I know the reason why we lost Kadant.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Oh, by the way, good morning, A Viable Ninja. You know, I don't think A Viable's been on either. Hey, A Viable, is your headset working? Are you? Do you have the ability to drop by? But yeah, I was very industrious today. Although here's the bad thing, I'm running out of nurses. It was what's his name? Crap, blacksmithing and the tradition and all that. But I don't know whether or not I'm going to have him on as the last week of January. Just make him the first week of February. Because
Well, talk to him and see blah 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 blah. What he words? God bloody damn it! I can't think.
Are you allowed to?
Well, he went to bed, so I can't ask him.
Well, gotta go out on that proverbial limb then.
So, I am so fucking pissed right now.
Holy shit. Sparky, are you okay?
I'm just fucking pissed. I just wish No, I'm gonna say something right now. And I don't want this to run away to anyone, but I just wish every fucking proverbial internet spug just stick a shotgun in the mouth and pull the fucking trigger.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, we here at the IRS actually do not condone suicide, oddly enough, even though at least one of us talks about it regularly.
Well, and
I just got a DM. I'm allowed to think. Okay. So
So yeah, we don't condone crossing the street because that shows no commitment. But if you're gonna follow the highway, then kind of okay with that.
Well, I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. It's okay. I know you're frustrated. I know you're frustrated, and I have a really good idea as to why. Um, but like I've been saying, you need to just don't even bother with it. Just don't.
I know.
Don't bother with it. Just let it go. Let them spurg. Let the spurgs be the spurginess and do their thing, and don't bother with it. Don't even pay attention to it. Don't listen. Don't do any of that. Like just let it in the words of Disney, let it go.
Hey,
Yeah.
They're gonna do their thing no matter
Yep.
what. It does not matter what anybody else has to say. It's gonna happen. And if it and best option is to just not even
I
be
think
part of it.
I think Antihero has encapsulated it well in the chat when he says, "Hey, shit for brains, I'm a spurg. Well, fuck you too, and sideways, you robotic cuck slut." By the way, is Chinese eyes racist now?
Yes.
Are we sure?
Everything's
Oh, okay.
racist, remember?
Yeah, because I'm sitting here petting
That's
the cat
racist.
and blowing vape mist on her, and she got Chinese eyes.
Racist pussy.
Yeah, she's cute though. Oh, I didn't tell you. My brother, the place where he's living, has these two cats. I don't know if you guys saw the tweets on it. These fucking cats are like 15 and 20 pounds apiece. And one of them looks like a tiger stripe cotton ball. And the other one is so fat that it doesn't look like it has the right size head. I mean, it's got this wee little head and this big old porky body. And I don't know why I mentioned that, but I thought it was funny. And they didn't have Chinese eyes, by the way. Oh, yeah, I think Mickey Rooney is the definite standard for whether you know a character is racist or not.
Oh, Trippy's saying it's only racist if it has buck teeth
Mickey
too.
Rooney had buck teeth in Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Well, there we go.
And there
That was
you
racist.
go. Hey, gaming, my brother, since I couldn't find my cane, when I got down to Knoxville, he was like, "I have a cane for you," and the cane was literally one of those with instead of a grip on it, it had a knob. But he was like, "This is a great cane, and do you know why?" And I'm like, "Why?" And he pulls it apart, and there's a fucking sword in it.
Yep. Yeah, you told me on my birthday.
Yep.
Oh, did
Yeah,
I?
you told me on my birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really good friend of mine had one.
Yeah, one a really good friend of mine had one of those too when he was in a vampire mood, I guess, and he was dressing up like a weird vampire guy, and he had the cane with the dagger
I
inside.
don't know if I
Pretty
have
weird.
any more. Okay, hold on. We have a lighter emergency.
Uh-oh.
We need to get some.
Oh, no.
We need to get some butane, because then this crack lighter that I found outside of Circle K would work.
Oh,
Yeah.
you found one of those torches?
It kind of works, but it kind of doesn't. I
Yeah.
do have I've got like 3 or 4 lighters in the drawer, but they're like Zippos, or they take butane, and she's
Oh, Zippos. No, Zippos are really good.
okay. Well, there's fluid in this one. It looks like it has a flame. Okay, so tomorrow we have to go out and get a lighter.
I need to go get tobacco and too. She can get me a lighter too.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I've got this really.
Hey Doc, how do you feel about
I feel good
closing
about it.
down in 10 minutes? All right.
The cat's on my lap looking at me like she's not ready for me to get up from this chair, but guess what? It's a fucking cat. It doesn't get a vote. Why do I have these?
Don't ask me questions I don't know
Yeah,
the
I've got
answer
one
to.
of those. What's it called?
Paracord.
A paracord bracelet.
It's
Oh, those are always smart.
But it's not just a bracelet. It's got a flint to it, and it's got, I don't know what the fuck. Oh, wait a minute. Is this what I think it is? It's a get away from me cat whistle. Apparently, cat don't like that. So yeah, I've got my super macho paracord bracelet that it has a compass on it. Has like a little mini knife. It's got a little piece of flint. And it's got a rape whistle, because all manly men need rape whistles. Yeah, I think that's flint. Wait. Well, if you don't... Okay, well, this... There we go. Okay. Yes, that... I don't know where I got it. I don't know why I have it. I've also got one...
75.
Huh?
Scene 75.
Same...
Scene 75.
No, I got this one from Scene 75. That's the one that is actually a USB connector. I have a paracord bracelet that has a USB connector in it. So if I really want to be geeky and manly, there you go. I've crossed the line. It's kind of sexy. Did we lose Sparky?
Possibly. I don't know. Let's fight. Yeah, we did.
By the way,
Yeah, I think it. He's probably dealing with some shit right now. So he probably dropped so he didn't like bring the drama to light.
right? Yeah.
Because IRS tries to be as drama free as possible. Now venting is always allowed.
Yeah, I think there's a big difference, because I mean, how are we going to be on the internet in this neighborhood and not bring up the hottest topic, which was the Tonka Worski thing? I mean, it gave me
Go ahead.
an awesome excuse to troll Medicare in real life.
You know what would be cool is if without you knowing it, you
No, he
met
wasn't
Medicare.
He said he was there. He wasn't there.
No, he wasn't. Okay. Okay. Because I think it would have been awesome if you'd met Medicare and he took a picture with you.
It was funny because there were a couple people who wanted pictures, and I'm like, well, yeah, cool, but I got to do the gimmick. I got to do the Wilson gimmick so nobody sees the face. Because, Medicare, had he been there, would have wanted it that way. And they were just like, well, some people could not wrap their heads around it. And I'm like, that's part of the troll. I mean, legitimately. Oh, by the way, I did throw out a $2 super chat to Worski that said, "Now that you've met me in real life, are you still gonna block me?" And he's like, "Oh, no. I'll take care of that." And he's like, "Yeah, and Doc was actually a pretty cool guy." Well,
Did
hey,
he
ladies and
unblock
gentlemen,
you?
let's go find out, shall we? It is Andy Worski.
Yay!
Because if not, I'm gonna pull. I have an idea where we do a charity stream, and all it is it's you're not asking for money. It's just as simple as hashtag unblock the doc.
Well, I hate to report it, but yes, you are blocked from following Andy Worski and viewing Andy Worski's tweets.
Mm,
All right, so everybody who's listening at this moment, I am making a request um that we do a charity stream. And the whole point of the charity stream, we're not asking for money. Nobody's going to ask for money. I mean, I'm of course going to shill the fuck out of Doc Streamlabs because give Doc money. But no, the point of the charity stream is simply to at Andy Worski hashtag unblock the doc.
Yeah, that will never be trending, but it will be trendy.
Come on, you want to be like one of the cool kids,
yeah,
right?
apparently I was kind of hanging with some of the cool kids. You know, it's funny. I thought that I was going to get a chance to talk to other people later. So, like, I didn't spend a lot of time with T-Tag. Or I didn't spend a lot of time with Buzz. And because I thought, yeah, hey, we're all going to meet up at this nice, civil establishment. We'll all be able to talk and shoot the shit. And it did not happen. So, I never am one for regrets, but I was not happy about it. But, my oldest brother is not used to being up past midnight, so I did not want to burden him, and so I didn't. And by the way, YouTube, fuck you for making me jump through hoops like a fucking poodle at a circus. I hate you.
So what happened earlier?
Nothing
with
happened with my
Streamlabs?
Streamlabs. I just since I didn't load it up correctly because I didn't know how it was supposed to go. I essentially didn't get to put anything in the descriptor, and it irritated me more that I didn't have my Twitter there, so people could just hop over and see the no context tweets. I'm not a fan of that happening.
You have the Streamlab OBS then, right? And you have
No, I don't use
the
Streamlab
Streamlab OBS then, right?
I just use, what is it, Creator Studio?
Oh, okay. So,
I think that's what it is. Creator Studio OBS? Not positive. Well, it looks like we are at the 5 o'clock hour, so...
Well, since he left, I'm going to show for Sparky.
Okay.
Well, since he left, I'm going to show for Sparky. Just go to Sparky's Tech Corner. Subscribe to him. You can follow him on Twitter, Sparky's Tech. Do the thing. Oh, and make sure to subscribe to Anti-Hero Broadcast. He is planning on doing some content soon, eventually. But we want to make sure he has the numbers so that when he starts his content, it's not one of those where he feels like, oh, I'm just doing this and there's no one here to watch. We want to make sure that there's plenty of people to watch and root him on and be supportive of his content because we have the utmost faith that it will be entertaining. Anti-Hero also has a Twitter at AntiHeroCast. You can DM him there. His DMs are open. And you can offer to pay him money to do commission art pieces. And make sure to go to streamlabs.com/DocGriffin. That is again, streamlabs.com/DocGriffin. And knock Ghost Dog 999 out of the
Yes,
stream
because it
boss
is a very
position.
tenuous grasp upon the belt. And yeah, Trippy's still trying to get
By a
himself a new
thread.
computer, so Trippy, if you want to throw that link into the side chat and see if anybody wants to throw you some love. So
Yeah.
I think it's time for gaming to his show.
Well, like always, I
Mhm.
stream Monday to Friday. Oh, well, like always, I stream Monday to Fridays, 7 p.m. and during the day as well, I'll stream, and usually the weekends too, here and there. But and I'm gonna get Mortal Kombat 11, so I'll be happy to take donations from people
Hey,
who love
well,
me.
I even threw a couple at Rackets today. Because I was like, well, wait a minute. If we get to throw you money and suggest stuff to play, I suggested that he plays Joust because it has knights on ostriches. It's a good.
That's a fun
it's
ass game. I
one
love Joust back in the
if you're
day.
doing a 2-player mode on it, but it gets kind of boring after, just doing it solo. Jesus. Okay. So, and I can't even. Well, I can't even use my regular spiel about hey, just look down in the. I mean, I'm not even feeling advertising for the T Public store because there's not there's too much work involved with having to find it and bounce over to it.
Don't stress about it. They're not in the descriptions below, but you can follow if you're not already subscribed to Doc. Well, you're in the stream right now and you're listening. Hit the sub button, hit that bell so that this way, whenever a stream does start to happen, you get notified. And if anything, go through Doc's channel. In the descriptions, you'll be able to find a link to Doc Griffin's T Public store.
Oh, well, okay.
Which, Doc, can you do the
If
voice?
you're looking for the best in bootleg Medicare merchandise, look no further than Doc Griffin's T Public store. That's right, Doc Griffin's T Public store. Stop by and buy something, damn it. Oh, wait, and we even have the brand new Sweetie Squad Fight Night shirt. Yes, the design that you saw in Knoxville is available to fit on your body. And right now, currently, that shirt is 30% discounted. Because, they always do the same goddamn thing. When you make a new shirt, they make it lower price for 3 days when you first premiere it. But, if you don't, you can always just wait like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because, Jesus, man, it's like almost on a monthly basis. Those fuckers will go, everything is 30% off, site-wide. And, yeah, I have to talk to them about, because even during Christmas, they're like, we got a special deal for you. And it's like, ooh, what is it? I might buy some of my own shit. And it's like, it's 30% off. And I'm like, motherfucker, it's 30% off every goddamn time. At least when I was working with these guys who were doing the hats for me, I mean, it was like rock bottom fucking prices on it. And that's why I decided while the price was low, I'd get a couple of the Medicare hats. But like people down in Knoxville were like, oh man, you really should make those. I'd buy one of them. And I'm like, no, I think that kind of defeats the purpose. But I will say that when Andy walked out wearing one of my designs that somebody had lifted from the T Public store, I don't think you can get any more meta than that. And that was awesome because I giggled. I'm like, that's my design on the front. But that sure as fuck didn't come from T Public. And Andy said today, yeah, my friend came up with that. And I was like, oh, your friend? The friend you have blocked? Oh, wait a minute. I'm not a friend of Andy Worski.
Disavow. We here on the Insomniac Ramble streams are not friends with Andy.
Yeah,
Whiskey.
and also the
He
irony
probably
comes in
doesn't
too
even
that
know who we are.
I've made merchandise for Tonka's store, so the scales are balanced now.
There we go.
Time to do some thank yous.
So, with that, make sure that if you want to keep up with some of Doc's no context tweets, feel free to follow Doc Griffin at Twitter. On Twitter at Doc Griffin.
You know, I thought about sending V an invite since he's always up about this time.
You know, I have debated on sending Cog an invite, but I don't know if you would take it.
Well, I've
I have debated on sending Cog an invite, but I don't know if you would take it.
He was on.
Yeah.
Jesus, I forgot my own show. Doctor on Call.
Well, I just don't know, if you would see a link from me. Oh. Well, I just don't know if you would see a link from me and be like, oh, sure, I'll hit.
Well,
I'll hit that.
We haven't had any heat, but
I haven't talked with him in a.
It's just like when he was talking about the whole broski thing. I sent him a DM and I said, listen, man, if you want to know what happened, you can talk to somebody who was actually there, and that somebody would be me. But I won't put up with any of the fucking spurgery. If you want to ask me straight questions, I will give you straight answers. But I honestly still believe Esau's a douche, and I would just as soon not have to play with him. But I'm cool with Cog.
Okay, fair enough.
What about Undoomed? Have you
Yeah, he's been here, but
yet?
yeah, I've been trying to
but
get him
he's
on
hung
the
out in
big
IRS
show
before.
for quite a while now, but his schedule is kind of catch as catch can. Because he's always in demand for the job that he does, and so he never knows from week to week if he can fit time in. Matter of fact, he was originally scheduled to come on in October of last year, but a big job came up, and I'm like, I'm always, in real life takes precedent over any goofiness that happens on the internet, but I'm sure we'll eventually get him on. Even Magog carried the banner for that. Okay. Hey, this is going to be a quick thank you though.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of kept it trim. So with that, that leaves me to thank not only those who showed up in the chat and listened to this abortive mess that we kept limping along, but also the people who showed up in the stream, which includes Sparky and Gulf City Outlaw, who acquitted himself very well for his very first time on the IRS, and of course our secondary, our backup mascot, just in case, Gaming and Yelling.
Yay!
And so
He remembered you this time, Louise Boozman.
and I don't know if this is going to work because it might be fuckered up, so we'll just see what happens with it. So from everybody that Outlaw says it's the Medicare bit. Yeah, I love the Medicare bit. So from everybody who appeared on the stream to everybody who spoke up in the chat, thanks everybody for coming out, and from my mystical, maleficent co-host Kadant and myself, Doc Griffin. Thanks everybody for stopping out, and if you would do me just one favor, please just leave the money on the dresser. Bye.